How do I look?
What is going on, man?
Oh, I got really inspired by the movie, and I just wanted to get a couple pictures, man.
Why would he come in like this?
He wanted some tasteful news.
Oh, bro, I can't look. I can't even. No, don't show me this. Oh, was that his balls, bro?
Yeah.
Welcome back to SOS VHS. Last night on the island, we watched Civil War, directed by Alex Garland, right?
That's right.
Starring Kirsten Dunst and not Pedro Pascal, like I thought it was the whole time, and a girl, and the light-skinned black guy from Dune 1.
Mm-hmm. Pretty good.
Well, I think I just shut down.
Yeah, you went and download.
Oh, and Jesse Plemons.
And Jesse Plemons.
Jesse Plemons.
From Friday Night Lights.
And Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
I love this movie, Civil War. We're all repping who we would have fought for. The Western forces, Texas and California coming together.
That's right.
To wreck America.
What a beautiful thing.
Yeah, we don't like this third-term president. Okay, so I like the little subtle things they talked about, like the Antifa massacre.
Oh, yeah. That they just like gloss over. It's like, oh, remember that?
So apparently he authorized airstrikes on American people. So I'm assuming those airstrikes would have been on Texans and Californians.
Mm-hmm.
And in which case...
we allied together.
Yeah, you and me, Pete. That's pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
We could have fought together.
And Doc, because he's here. Now,
yeah, Doc, that's what we got to clear up.
Where would Detroit stand?
The only,
But you live here.
Detroit diverse everybody, so we probably.
Yeah.
That's how we get down. Man, fuck everybody. Everybody gets it.
But if we were in the Civil War, like.
I think it would be the same thing, united with the civilians. I don't think. It depends on what the uprising is about.
I think it was just Texas and California versus America, and it's over probably just like crazy policy that this third-term president has.
It's kind of insinuating a tyrant.
Yeah,
but it's
I
also
don't know the policies of him.
It's vague. It's vague on purpose,
which is great
because the biggest worry going into this movie is it going to be a political movie? It's a apolitical movie that's also political. You know,
it's crazy to see American soldiers get killed in a movie, and it's not like in Afghanistan or World War II. It's like here. That's pretty trippy to watch.
It really is.
You don't see that. And I wonder if the government had like contributed no money to this movie. Like, you know how they would for like Transformers or something.
Right.
I wonder if, I bet you the military gave nothing to this one.
Yeah, I don't know.
They had to, right?
You don't have to.
But anything involving military vehicles, unless all of that was CGI.
But like, wait, so you're...
don't they use some of the military vehicles when they're using war scenes like that?
Yeah, but I know that the government will donate things to movies.
No, they have a special department for Hollywood. You didn't know that?
No, I do, but I don't think that this movie was a part of that department.
Oh, okay. What's $100 million?
Hey, guys, stop fighting, man. Look what this movie's doing to us.
Oh, what is the Civil War?
We're battling.
Doc, I'd be kind of mad at you if you didn't fight for Texas and California. Because you're here. I'd be kind of mad. I'd be like, yo, Doc, what side are you on? And that's the point of this movie. It turns us against our brothers and the brothers.
But why? Because the brother, did you remember the brother lying in the pit with a bullet in his head? Remember when they had all the little bodies in that little pit and the black guy was spread out? Because I'd be looking for him. I'm like, where is he? Oh, fuck it. He had the little donut powder that he was spitting. What was that supposed to be?
Lye or something?
Lye. I'm like, they barely put any on him. I was like, man, you got to put more than that to decompose the body. I don't know by experience. Looking at me.
Wait, were you Walter White?
Oh, so if we did need to get rid of a body, we'd probably do well.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, that's what movies do. They teach you how to murder.
Oh, no, from your experience.
Oh, well, I know. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm an upright citizen. What's wrong?
God.
Copy on that.
Copy on that. Hey, I was going to ask you, so both of you,
Okay, so this is the first time.
This is be a political war, but the issue that I had was I was like, well, what exactly? So he initiates the airstrike, but I'm like, with who? Because then the military is the one that's actually fighting against them too. So there's like a divide in both military and citizens?
Yes, there were,
Civilians?
I think that the divide was. I wonder what it is actually.
I think
It's a vague movie.
It's supposed to be because the concentration is on
Journalists.
on the journalists. Those are the protagonists. Those are the people that we're focusing on. They're just plainly documenting something that they're already deep in, and there's like little vague references to when this started, whatever. No, they're already in the moment. You know
So
what I
it's
mean?
just starting it into the okay.
Yeah,
But it would have been
happens
nice
fast.
to give us kind of a better guidance about it, because I was like, damn, what? So that was the best thing that I liked about that movie was because you know how like you see newspaper articles or magazine articles and they have these gory shots in war.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, how do they fucking get these pictures? It's
Yeah.
like, what? And if I'm like, is that what you fucking do? You're running right behind a fucking
It's
guy.
crazy.
And it's like, one little shot. That's fucking crazy to me.
And
for $40,000 or $50,000, whatever
I
they
can't
make.
believe the soldiers put up with that. If I saw some annoying bitch next to me while I'm working,
Oh yeah.
I would not help them.
Let me tell
And
you.
also, I would tell them the wrong way.
You know what? The biggest thing I related to this movie with the guy's like, stay the fuck out of our way. I'm like, yeah. Stay out of the way,
yeah, he
dude.
looked Armenian.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I like that too because I resonated with that. I'm like,
That's why
out of the way.
That's why I couldn't be in the military. I'll be like, bitch, you on your own. I ain't telling you to duck. I ain't doing nothing. No, bitch, you shouldn't be here. This is real, right?
I'd
here.
be good in the military, so I'd be like, right on, brother. I'm like down with like teamwork. It's fun.
No, okay. I just
Dude,
feel like
being in that scene, they're in the White House. Like, how fun would that be to kill the president in the White House? That's like a dream. That'd be awesome. And if you do it with like the Texas flag on your chest, what a proud moment that would
that's
be.
a dream for you. What the fuck?
Fighting with Texas and California and killing the president in the Oval Office, I would be a proud Texan.
Yeah, he's from Texas for real. You
they'd have-
no
they'd
whole
have
part. They want
statues
the
of
own.
If it's the Nick Offerman tyrant
Yes.
bombing his own
That's what
citizens.
I mean. I don't
character.
mean a real president.
Yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah.
should actually clean that up.
Nick Offerman.
Yeah. Just realized that.
Or maybe we should just leave it all.
No, leave it in there. So they can see
Leave it in.
the tyrant
Yeah.
in your heart there.
You heard him,
the
everyone.
fucking vigilante soul you have, bro. You don't give a fuck.
I'm not trying to take out Kamala.
Well,
Don't.
mean, what's the difference?
No.
What's the difference? It's all the same.
Hey.
President Kamala, you're just anti-government. You're just fucking
Of course I'm
pro-Texas,
anti-government.
and that's it.
Yes.
Because y'all wanted to be y'all own little separate shit. But I'm like, you want to be your own separate shit? Okay, if a motherfucking country come bombing y'all, don't come talking to us.
What about, it's all about states' rights, though.
Listen, man. Listen.
Slaves.
No.
That's just
No.
people in Texas being spoiled. That's what they are. They
What do you mean?
Spoiled little brats. We want to be by ourselves. You want to be by yourself? You want to have your own independence? So if a fucking country come and strike and they come
Bro,
and
there
start
was a
invade
movie
you,
about it, and we win in the end. Spoiler alert, Texas and California win.
Yeah.
That's what happens at the end of this movie. So it's a beautiful thing. Doc, why are you upset?
I just can't even believe you got that in your heart to love that notion. It's bullshit. It's straight,
Bro,
straight in the trash.
we would have fought in the Civil War.
Yeah,
You know what? Yeah.
It would have been me and Pete versus you.
yeah, I would have been out there giving it to y'all. Oh, you never take me alive like Tupac and just fucking just going ape shit on y'all. I'm man.
Who would you guys be in the movie? Like, who's your?
I'm obviously the gay, weird reporter from
Why
Florida.
is always you got to choose a gay character?
Wait.
You
What gay weird?
I like that guy.
what
The guy that I thought was Pedro Pascal.
It is. His name is.
The only Latin dude in the
yeah. Because they asked him where he was
Wagner.
Florida.
Wagner Mora, I think his name is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
his name.
He's gay.
I mean, he's kind of like
just,
goofy.
he just
He has like an earring. He has a vibe. That was, by the way,
Maybe him screaming was a little girly.
that was a little lame. I didn't like that part where he's screaming. I bet the soldiers were like, "Ugh, this fucking.
Oh, when he just started, nobody was looking at him either. They just were walking by. It was just like
I think he was screaming that his boyfriend died.
those extras.
Exactly.
I wanted to call him and say, man, y'all get some better extras than that when y'all shoot a movie. Them motherfuckers just walking by while he over there, like he.
Yeah,
like
nobody
David-
checks on him.
I was like,
So
who is he
annoying.
fucking David Banner right now? Is he fucking about to Hulk up? I was like, what the fuck is this?
He was crying a lot. Yeah. Well, he was feeling it.
That was his boy.
Yeah.
Oh, because that's when the albino black guy dies.
So he's albino in real life? Yeah, I was wondering. I'm like, is he?
No, I just called him
that. He, somebody been fucking around a little bit, little African and Cherokee, heating.
He kind of.
Isn't that a red bone? I don't know.
Oh yeah. That would be a red bone.
Red bone?
But not
Yeah, but that's the opposite. The red bone's a woman.
But or a male.
You know what?
Sorry, I'm just.
But you're right.
I was just trying. Hey, Doc. Isn't that what's called?
Hey, sure to me for the street single. I was like, well,
oh, this guy.
Well, if you in a gay bar, yeah, it's like red bone.
We're just calling red bone.
And he's a bear. Ooh, red bone bear. Fucking Winnie the Pooh. No, go ahead.
He does look like Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, he was a little chunky, little motherfucker.
You know what?
I'm chubby a little bit, but no.
He's cool in the movie. I liked him a lot.
I liked. It felt like a family together because it's like he's the
Very
grandpa.
diverse family.
You got the parents, and then the like a daughter. Young girl. Like, you know what I mean? It feels like this family core unit that each one of them has. I don't know, some sort of emotional support, or they have a strength or something.
This, though. The girl, the daughter character, the young girl.
Yeah.
The daughter that you're saying.
Jessie.
She was annoying.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say it.
She was annoying. She was just like I've dated girls like this. Oh, I got a camera. Now I'm a photographer. It's like, bitch, it's a war. What? Like, why do you want to take pictures so badly? And like, I know we were talking about this before. I didn't like that she was all old school about like film and stuff like that, like taking her time with it. I'm like, there are iPhones now. They do a way better job.
Imagine what her Instagram looks like.
Oh, it's probably like, very aesthetic.
Flowers.
Annoying. Yeah, I wouldn't follow her.
Drops.
I would follow Kirsten Dunst on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, just her pictures alone, when they were showing the flashes of what she do,
cool.
I was like, God damn, her history. When they set that black dude on fire, I was like, whoo! And the Africans did it too. I was like, man, she is on. I was like, God.
Yeah.
Her whole character.
Wait, that was just after a Laker game, I think. That was from like 2015.
Yeah, the Lakers win. Yeah. Yeah.
They used old footage.
I feel like she's the type of person where someone's like, help me, they're dying. She's like,
yeah.
Oh, got it. No, please. She just keeps going. Like,
1,000,000%.
Like she's that, emotionally just drained.
What would you have done in the war? Since you're in the Western forces, what are you doing to contribute in the military, Pete?
Well,
we're there together. What are we doing?
I think
Sniper team.
Oh, that's what I'm.
Sniper team.
Wait, okay, so there's a spotter and then there's the one that
we switch.
No.
Switch.
Because it's fun.
I don't switch. Maybe you switch, but I don't switch.
I want to be the sniper himself. I want to be one behind the scope and just fucking. I think that ability is, oh man, it's fucking fantastic. The power in that.
But we could do funny stuff before we shoot. Like we could play like a funny noise to throw them off, and they're like, "Huh?" Like a farting noise.
They probably do shit like that. Like, man, stop bullshit.
A farting noise?
Oh, you know,
I got to assign my own fucking scope, and you over here passing gas, flash.
We could blast like Rodney Dangerfield, like make him laugh a little bit, and when he like chuckles, we see like vibrations or like a curtain move, and we're like, "Fire!"
So wait, so you guys would be, you'd be the guys that come upon the Christmas decorations,
that
right?
would be us.
And there was a sniper from the house, and those army guys that like.
Yeah, and I'm like looking out for Doc, and I'm like, you must be.
I said I was the shooter, so why would I be?
And then you guys are arguing, it's like, hey, it's my turn to shoot. No, it's my turn.
That probably would have happened. We'd be arguing over the gun. I'm fucking and I'm bang.
No, that's us on the first day of the war. Me going, don't go to Michigan. You got to fight with us. That would be me.
Yeah, you're Californian now. Yeah, you're one of us.
Yeah.
So which is a weird. Just to think about a California Civil War, like I understand outside of California, but Hollywood would be like so weird because you're like, so many of us aren't from here.
That's true.
Him.
Yeah, I think a lot of people would go do their thing. Yeah, of course, if war broke out,
I'm going to Detroit. I'm not standing this motherfucker. I'm like, I'm not fighting with y'all.
But then I would have to fight you one day.
If y'all came infiltrated Detroit, yeah, but we'll be ready.
But they,
I don't
A
think I
lot
would,
of illegal street guns.
I don't think I would end up like on a northern mission in Michigan. I would keep it chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be like, guys, I'm fighting, but we got to go to DC.
The question is,
you would go to DC.
Hell yes. Hell yes. That ending was like the greatest thing in the world. I would nothing more than to be there. That sounds awesome, dude. Like in my head, I was like, I wish there was like an illegal mod
Where were
on
you-
a Call of Duty
No.
where you can like do something like that.
Where were you on January 6th? Where were you?
Well, I was obviously in bed in West
Yeah,
Hollywood. Like,
I know.
based on his actions, you're not in the wrong going after him based on his actions.
exactly.
But
it's like-
that's what it's like. We get three things, right? He bombed his own citizens. He disbanded the FBI, and then he third-term president, right? So we're getting those little nuggets of information, like, okay, this guy is like thirsty for power,
Yeah.
but we don't. It's very light. We don't really focus on that. We're just like, dude, all this is pretty horrible. It's pretty disturbing. It's disturbing violence, and it feels very real.
Doc, and it's a
Two?
black woman who killed the president.
Wait.
Oh, the
the
sniper.
one that comes out.
Oh yeah.
No.
And says, "Oh, the president has terms."
Yeah, no. Yeah.
She not the one that walked up and shot him. It was a dude.
Oh no, you're talking about
thought-
the army,
the
the
military woman. Yeah, I thought.
WF.
yeah,
woman.
WF soldier. She was a black woman who killed him, right?
Did she walk up and kill him? I ain't even.
Was
Yeah.
that was black on black crime.
Oh, you're talking about that part. Yeah, that is black on black crime, which is sad. I'm talking about the actual president getting shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember
Who was
who pulled the
who
trigger.
was
I
it?
think
Yeah.
it was the girl.
I was so busy
girl,
looking at
yeah.
his body.
Oh,
Yeah, from the photo.
Yeah.
From the point of view of the photo. Wow, what a that images in this movie hold a lot of weight because
Yeah.
we pause on it.
yeah,
we
but
just
it's
stop
still
on
annoying to me.
Why is that annoying?
Because I'm like, no one really cares. I'm like, they're all talking about photography like it's like cancer surgery or something, and I'm like, whatever.
Wow.
I'm like, wars happened and there weren't photographers and the whole thing went on and everyone still died. It's like, I don't need a picture. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Like, and you're just getting in the way.
Western forces are going to take over no matter what you do.
And by the way, obviously I would have worn a press thing the whole time. If I went AWOL, I would just say, I'm press. What are you talking about?
Let me ask you something. So you mean tell me like when somebody like gets killed in a gory way, you've never went on Google and tried to find a photo?
Oh,
like,
yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, so I'm talking about you don't like no photos, motherfucker. That type of
I
shit.
just think the whole thing of like following them is like crazy.
Oh yeah. You're, for a journalist, it's like
This is like all these images are on like Faces of Death somewhere. Like
Exactly.
like a compilation.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the other
Top 25 gruesome photos of all time, and then it's just like, here's number 1, and here's like,
yeah, and it's
and some
Kirsten
goofy
Dunst,
guy like, hey guys, welcome to my channel. We're gonna cover
George.
yeah.
okay.
I want to talk about this scene in particular that was really so well done, so amazing. Is when they are in, I think this is one of the battles. So they're going up these stairs. Oh, I think it's one of their first battles.
Mm-hmm.
They're going up the stairs with the military people, right? To like, they were at first shooting each other, then they're converging on them when they're
Okay.
coming in, right? And then we see the guys like, hey, help me or don't have it, and we get a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Say No Go by De La Soul plays.
Yeah, so good.
That scene, that song playing as people are getting murdered, and just like a carefree, like, well, let's just shoot at these people with hoods on, like over their heads, and like in a maniacal kind of way.
Yeah.
But that song, you know that song? Say
I
No
don't
Go?
know the song, but I heard it for the first time.
Say No Go is about the crack epidemic, about people, they're rapping about like crack fiends, like, hey man, like crack is bad, like, say no to crack and all this shit. So it's like they're talking about junkies, and like it's not, you don't be a
Here we
junkie.
Say yes because of Doc.
But yeah, he would.
Yeah.
But here's the connection to that. The reason why that song plays, at least how I analyzed it, the reason why that song plays is because war is a drug. That first line in Hurt Locker, that war, the adrenaline junkie, that they are addicted to this now. That starts their addiction because they are addicted to it.
Yeah.
They become those junkies, and we got De La Soul in the background saying,
Oh, that's cool.
say no go. Stay no go. Like, this isn't good for you.
I like that analysis, that hip hop analysis. Thank you, Pete.
Yeah, man.
That was great.
Well, because I love hip hop.
Got a tear to my eye.
Do it.
I wiped it already, though. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Doc has trouble wiping his tears.
It's great.
Are you saving your tears for lubrication?
No,
Oh, I am.
I'm just sitting back like.
Does it work?
Did it work? It dries right up.
Yeah.
Got to be kind of chafy after that.
Yeah.
I have a jar full of my tears.
Oh, you'd have to collect a jar, yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
obviously. It's not just a couple drops I have.
Why do you cry, Carlos?
What a great question.
You're welcome. Hey, that's what friends are for.
If I get sad, I cry. Or if I get very happy, I cry.
Interesting.
And then you lube up.
Yes. Yeah.
Here on the island, you go. You just go.
There's a cove I go to.
Because the salt water doesn't work.
No, there's a cove on the eastern side of the island I've been going to jerk off and kill dolphins.
The cove.
Yeah. I use their blood as lubrication.
Oh, no.
But it's great.
No,
it reminds me of having sex with a girl on her period.
Good question. Beating off underwater. Who's ever done that?
I haven't done that.
I have.
Interesting. You have?
No.
Have you?
I am curious.
Like I've never heard of somebody say, in the swimming
we
pool,
could easily do this later.
Could draw a nice bath.
go into the ocean.
Pete, we have no baths.
Light some candles.
Nah, because
The
then
ocean. We're in the Pacific.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
but we never know how the tides is pushing, and I don't want to fuck around and
Wait, you're
underwater.
afraid that if the what's the tide is pushing in?
Yeah, like at the moment you shoot, then the tide just wiped that shit to me. I'm like, oh fuck, what the fuck is that?
So
Yeah, it's fucking like, you know what I
that's
mean?
just a gamble you're gonna have to take.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that.
The tide bringing Carlos seed.
If it just fucking, instead of lapping forward, it just comes straight
Yeah.
to me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's past. Oh, it's coming back again. Yeah.
So
Fucking.
fun.
Fucking
Oh, my God.
interesting.
There'd be so many of our
Here's a
sperm.
scene that I laughed at.
Laughed. Oh, okay.
Was well, I don't know if it was laugh, but it was just funny to me in thought. It's when he got shot.
Chinese guy.
No, when the black albino got shot. Hilarious.
I laughed at. Yeah.
When they shot the black guy, right? They had the little Oompa Loompa guy.
Yeah.
And then they're driving and through the little sparks and everything, and he's like, oh, pretty. And I'm just like, fuck. And then, but then he's shot right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they cut to the scene, and he's with the military, right? And they open the door, and he's got blood all on his fucking. I said, bro, y'all fucked up on the makeup here. How the fuck the blood get all on his shoulder?
That's so true.
Yeah, it's a leak from here.
That's so.
And his whole fucking neck is wet. I'm like, what the fuck did he? Was he just bathing in the shit? Like, yeah, it's just like cologne. It's like, just get the fuck out of here. I even took a picture of it for y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
To show Pete first.
You.
And then, you know what? We'll have to put this up
Now look at it.
up on the edit just so
Look at this shit.
we can see it.
So here,
You send me all this. Yep.
yeah. So see how his shirt is clean.
Yep. I see it's clean.
And then it's like,
Time investment.
it's like how if you shot here, how the fuck did it get all the way up on your goddamn neck like that?
It's like
Doc,
sweating.
yeah.
It's like he's sweating
On the
blood.
back of his shoulder, I see.
Send me those. Send me those. Yes, please.
Fucking hilarious.
We'll show the audience. Yeah, because
Okay.
we got
Oh
to.
my gosh.
Now you did say he was a Oompa Loompa kind of man, and he kind of is.
I love
he does the pants up to the up to the waist.
Remember I thought I saw him at the Dune 2? When I went to see Dune 2, I thought I saw him in line, and it was just another black guy.
Oh.
But I knew he was in Dune 1, so I was like, oh, maybe he's coming to like enjoy himself and be like,
film.
I was in it. Like, I
Yeah.
want people to recognize me. So I was going to say something, but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah,
Because
good
then
job.
they would have been like, oh, you think we all look the same?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're gonna spit. You can't be.
I would have said yes and sped walk away.
That's the good thing about being a little 5'3" black guy and light skin and look like I look. It's a rarity. Somebody be like, you know.
Yeah, no one's like, are you Steph Curry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I really loved Kirsten Dunst in this movie.
I like that she looks normal.
I do too, because she seems like a person's out there in the war, like not dolled up, like she's like hey, I'm in there. I'm for the fight.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel. Yeah, it feels like she's
really doing
strong.
great acting.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the Daisy, whatever. Who's that actress in Twisters?
Is it
Daisy Edgar-Jones?
Daisy Edgar-Jones. Yeah. Is that her in Twisters?
Gen Z?
Yeah. It is her, right? Or is it Emma? I don't know these bitches.
Wait, which character are you talking about?
The main famous girl in Twisters.
In Twisters?
The new one.
Yeah, it's Daisy Edgar-Jones.
Daisy Edgar-Jones, like, in the movie, like, she has, like, makeup on and, like, looks amazing. But, like, she's in the middle of buttfuck Oklahoma, like, chasing tornadoes. Like, she wouldn't look like that. Like, Kirsten Dunst looks, like, realistic.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something weird when you're, like, in the shit and you're just like, wow, you had time for, your makeup looks great and you're literally running around with military people. Like,
You want to talk about funky armpits and funk box? They wasn't even showers. I was like, shoot,
where do they shower?
Well,
yeah, they never took a shower. I was like, boy,
That
they some
funk box,
stanky
bitch.
motherfuckers.
Oh, and this is like July, right? It's somewhere around July.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's in the summertime.
Coming up on July 4th, I think.
And the humidity of like, towards that East Coast.
Oh, yeah. They look... God, it reminded me of going on tour and, like, taking the bus in, like, the worst part of America.
Yeah, and imagine if you have to ride with that bigger black guy. He probably stunk real bad.
Pete, why would you say that?
Because, dude, he's a big dude.
Hold on.
He's probably like, he can't move a lot, so all that stink is just like,
Oh, yeah.
in there. It's in
Well,
full,
up under
I'm
the
a big guy.
folds. Yeah, I know
I'm a
what
big
you're
guy,
talking
so
about.
I know. It's
You
just
lift
like,
one of them folds, it's a little bit of
Yeah.
dizziness up under there. You get a
folds are-
whiff.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wake up.
My bad.
Yeah.
I just fucking was real. We're living the moment. I was gonna say, but the crazy part is not only were they probably funky, but when they were trying on the dresses in the store, I'm like, this bitch is musty.
Yeah, that's
in the fucking store.
Yeah.
It looked like it sucked, but I was like, they gotta stink. I'm
Yeah.
like, man, this is funny. And then I know the people were like, we just trying to make some money. I don't care what they smell like. Watch that shit. Can you imagine that?
The money would have been worthless, too.
Also, where are they taking a shit? Like, what's the hygiene situation
probably
here?
We
really
shit in the
bad.
woods. They was driving by the woods. So I guarantee you, they were like, pull over right here and just full throttle, and then just jump back in the car. No tissue. So what do you yell at?
What's going on?
Grab them leaves and crunch. That good old from underwife, that good fucking. But still, though, it's
I'm glad we went through the bathroom procedure.
They just should have included a scene.
Yeah.
Something.
Show us some hygiene.
When she got out at the gas station, that's where I thought she was going. Remember when she got out with the camera? I thought she was going to the bathroom. I was like, what?
That was annoying. I was
That
like,
she
she just
actually
left.
That was
That
weird.
I was like, what? Like as a parent, I'm like, I go into parent mode. I'm like,
Just
what are you doing? Where are you going? Hey, get back here! Like she's like a 2-year-old. Hey, come on, let's go. No, we're leaving.
But like,
no
that would
candy
never
later.
Happen.
What?
That would never happen.
No, she would have been more reserved than that. They
guy.
accepted her on this trip. I was just like, nah, you can't. Ain't nobody just jump in the car with some dude you don't know and just fucking take off.
Yeah, she does that move. Yeah, because at that point she's high on adrenaline. Like she's like you see her progression as like more risk taking. At first she's like crying, right? Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden she's making major moves, major risky moves that you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, like when she's in the White House trying to get. Oh yeah, and where Kirsten.
The photos is understood because you can see the photos have this power behind them. And I think that's power for a journalist who takes, and they're like, gotta get that fucking, pew, I can get the fucking, it's like, nah, it ain't worth that salary.
Yeah.
And that shit just end up in fucking.
But also, what does it mean?
Yeah.
What does it mean to get that photo? The Western forces are already taking over, right? Kirsten Dunst did it because
recording history.
Maybe these photos did something. They made a difference, and she realizes it didn't. Things still happened, right? So what are they doing it for? Well, ultimately themselves.
Remember when she took that, that's what I'm saying, and she took that shot of her, that's what I'm saying about power. Remember she said, what if I got shot? Would you film? She said, what do you think? So then that was a callback for when she did it to her at the end. Yeah. And so when you look at that, and you look at her when she click it and she take the camera down, you can see this kind of, I'm the new bitch now.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, what? So that, I feel like that idea and that shot where people will see that shot and they'll be like, who took this picture? And then they want to use her and come here, come and we'll pay you. So
Yeah,
it's
she
like
just
that.
wants to have her own podcast or something. That's literally what it all would have come to.
Fucking.
Man, the uneventful way.
She would have been a guest on like Rogan. Oh, I got the shot at the White House.
But you know, it would have been fucked up
yeah.
if they would have been like, well, how did you get the shot?
Well, I followed someone the whole time, and then I.
No, it was her fault that she killed. So
I know.
Would have to say, well, I fucked, and then they would be like, bitch, get off our podcast.
Yeah. The uneventful way that Kirsten Dunst dies.
I know, it's sad.
It's just because you get the photos, but the way she's just like on the floor, it's like there's no last words or anything. It's like, all right, time to move on. Like they don't even get to rest.
Cool ass
to
way
go
to die though.
Yeah, because
in the
it's
White House.
In the White House.
And it's real because it's
Seeking
like
the
you move
president.
on, right? It's like this was a character this was our
Like
hero.
Leo in or
You don't have no time.
Leo. Yeah.
That's
Just
what reminded
boom,
me of.
out, done.
Yeah.
And it's just, there's no like, last words. There's nothing, you don't milk it at all. It's just, all right, done.
I like the Secret Service machine guns. They're pretty cool. The small ones. They have like the small machine gun.
They weren't MP45. That's too old. I wasn't even paying attention to what they had, but.
You know what?
In GoldenEye, they were called MP5s.
I really like the smile that
Oh, I like that.
the Wagner Moura. I think that's his name, James the Skeleton.
That's it.
And the other, what's her name? The girl, the actress that plays the girl. It's
Who plays Jesse?
Jessie. Yeah.
Is Cailee Spaeny?
Cailee Spaeny. Spainy, yeah. The smile that they share together and that
Funny.
shit's going down.
I like that
He
a lot.
smiles at her and then she smiles
I thought
back
that was
like
cool.
there was a moment of connection like, hey, we're having fun, but it's so weird but also intriguing because you're like, why are they smiling? Because they're getting high.
Yeah.
They're getting high off the situation.
They're getting high, and then on top of that, Kirsten Dunst is just a wreck, an absolute wreck. Like she's falling apart, which is very uncharacteristic. Like that was weird
She had
to
like
see
a mental
her
breakdown.
turn, but it shows the capability that even the strongest people can see something that triggers them or affects them.
Of course.
And I think why she got that way was because of Sammy dying. I think that was the final thing. Like
I see.
after he died, she's like, she felt mortality.
I mean, like Vegas odds that Sammy dies through the roof. Like, how is she surprised?
Yeah, you can't walk, man. Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Like, this is crazy. He
Yeah.
had a cane. There's guns everywhere. Civil War. This guy's not making it. Yeah.
Gotta save the youth, the children. Fucking guy. I was still like, the scene that also threw me off is when he came with the truck and he hit the guys. Where did the other guy come from that came from behind the truck?
I don't know.
Because I was like, he didn't
was in
run
the
and
truck the whole
hide.
time.
Was he like fishing or something? Like, what the fuck? And then just ran back
agree,
up.
dog.
It's like, where the fuck that guy come from?
And where did Jesse Plemons go? Did he die instantly? Wouldn't he have like shot the gun from the ground or something?
I just sat there and just said, man, you know what, man?
It's just a movie.
and how was he able to pull a Fast and Furious movie?
That's the other thing too. These are like trained soldiers, and this guy
Trained soldiers.
and he's
They're
like,
in an excursion. He's flooring it. I'm like, they didn't hear this motherfucker did it like it was like, I'm like, was he in a Prius? What the fuck happened? Transformed into a truck. I'm like, how the fuck did they? That was my whole thing about that scene. I said, no, you can't just come out of nowhere and nobody, at least if they would have been surprised and turned and started shooting at him, and
That
then
would
they
make more
because they trying to hit him, and then he hits them.
Yeah.
They didn't
But
notice the car until it hit them.
just like, fuck, oh, wait a minute, this big ass truck, where did it come from, fellas?
and it instantly kills like two soldiers. Like that's really lucky.
Well, the way they got hit head on, that sounds pretty good, because that truck that's a heavy motherfucking truck. That
Yeah.
excursion,
We should try it
full speed. No, what the fuck you mean try it?
on watermelons.
Watermelon?
Oh,
Yeah, we make
could-
watermelon people.
Yeah,
Doc,
oh.
relax.
So
Yeah, so I got a little, but I said, wait a minute, this is,
It didn't hit me until halfway
I'm
through.
allergic to the watermelon, so I can't eat it.
You're allergic to watermelon?
Yeah, I don't like it at all, man. Like, the only way I can force myself to eat watermelon, and I shouldn't do it, but I just like
Why do
the
you
taste.
force yourself?
Because I used to eat watermelon. It used to be fucking delicious, people. Let me tell you
Bro,
something.
this sounds...
Everybody love fucking watermelon, and you trying to blame it on us, white people? You fucking, I see you over there fucking hacking down on a whole fucking little slice. You motherfuckers, you know what? I ain't gonna go into.
Forced to eat watermelon just sounds like the American dream.
Yeah.
Like 400 years of repression, and today Doc Willis is being
Whenever they be like black people eat watermelon, I'm like, hey man, it makes me mad because if I'm eating mine and then there's a guy with a lotte and watermelons over there just chowing away, but they looking at me, look at you. I'm like, what about them, man? We all eat this shit.
I'll see if to eat it in.
But I am allergic to it. So what I do, the way
what
I
happens when you eat it? You turn white a little.
No, I throw it.
You throw it out. Your body rejects it.
It rejects it. But if I put a little bit of lime juice on there, a little bit of salt, it'll hold it for a minute. Sometimes and sometimes it won't. So I just fucking don't eat it no more at all. I say, fuck it. I've tried. I can't do it.
People yelling at you, look at you.
Tastes good, man.
Throwing it up.
Yeah, like, oh, he ain't black card revoked. I'm like, everybody eat watermelon. Fuck.
Forcing.
Yeah.
yourself.
Imagine Django at the end when he's like hanging upside down. Now you got to eat watermelon. You're like,
I'm allergic.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's fucking. But can you imagine once something you love to eat and then you couldn't eat it no more?
Yeah, that would suck.
It's just like, how this happening? And every fucking
And
time.
it's like the stereotype of your race.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm supposed to live up to that hype at least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't.
It's
even
like
live
if
up
you were like an Olympic, like gold medalist swimmer.
Yeah.
It would just be like, what's going on here?
Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It wasn't until I started becoming a comedian and I moved out here that I learned of the rumor that black people couldn't swim.
Really?
Yeah, because we swim in Detroit. I don't know what the fuck.
Where do you
going on.
swim in?
In the pools. We got swimming pools in all our middle schools and everything.
Why do you have pools in Detroit? It snows all the time.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Yeah, what, the sun only stay on one side of the earth?
I didn't know they had pools in Detroit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we do. We have them all in the middle schools. And not only that, my
Why would you
daycare.
go to
I learned in the daycare. From the white people taught me, you know what I'm saying? Because my mother had used to take me to a daycare center that was owned by these white people, right?
Okay.
And they had these daughters named Sarah and Laura, and they all would take us
and y'all would
different
make
camping
shoes.
trips. Yeah, we would do a bunch of shit, man. And they took us swimming, taught us how to swim, and then in school
It was like white training.
it was a requirement for you to take swimming in Detroit. You had to take swimming that I know of. You couldn't say no to swimming. So I don't know how they be like,
it's like a plantation. They're making you swim. They're like forcing you to do it. This sounds like really bad.
It's just part of physical activity.
This is like the swimming version of the
They don't make
blind
you
side.
meaning they're forcing you. If you have a water phobia or something, but I just don't know nobody.
You have watermelon phobia.
Yeah, I don't fuck around.
Fuck, dude. What the hell?
That was a good call, man, right there. Yeah. I like that. That's the comedian you play.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We know how to swim. My whole
You
family
swim
know
in
how to
Lake
swim.
Michigan?
I used to get made fun of how wild of a swimmer I was versus my uncles and cousins. They were like, man, you fighting the goddamn water. Just
Oh, you
yeah,
slap
beating
the water.
And that's how I was. And then I got smoother
It's like
with my
you're
my stroke.
already surpassing so much by getting in. It's like, and now they're going to fight you on how you swim. It's like, dude, he's in the water. This is like one giant step for mankind, one small stroke for black men everywhere.
I don't know how the fuck he turned this into a Neil Armstrong, but that was fucking pretty goddamn good. I'm like, okay, you swung it around, man.
Yeah.
Fucking guy. Yeah, man. Oh, I don't know how that is. I've talked to some black people here,
Yeah.
and they say they don't know how to swim.
Ian Edwards.
But I don't know. I don't know if he know how to swim or not. But him being Jamaica, born in Jamaica, raised in England, he probably is a swimmer.
Yeah.
More than
I
likely.
just didn't know they had pools in Detroit. I thought it was like, yeah.
Yeah, we have them in all like we didn't have middle school.
We
but,
should do a trip to
elementary,
Detroit.
but middle school and high school swimming pools.
We all should go to
that I
middle
know
school.
Huh?
You, me, and Pete should go to the middle school where the pool is. Like on a trip for SOS VHS. We go to Detroit and we go to the middle school.
Go to middle school where the pool is.
Yeah, and we just hang out at the pool.
I'm telling you, bro, he's it's close to getting arrested by Charles Hanson. I mean, by Chris Hansen. This guy, like, why middle school? We could have just fucking went to the
You know
Y.
what we should do?
We
go
could
to
go
the
to
Y.
24
That's
hours
right. Yeah,
fitness.
we
You
go to the
said
Y.
middle school earlier.
But what the fuck? Why do we have to go there to be?
Yeah, okay.
Can you
we
imagine
should
3
do.
grown ass dudes? Hey, can y'all scoot down a little bit? We want to sit
Yeah.
on the bench.
You know what
Yeah.
we should
What the fuck these
oh,
grown ass men?
It's not
coming
Adult
in?
Swim yet. It's like, oh, that's okay. We're going in.
I guess you're Pete Jackson. I'm Doc Jackson, and you're fucking.
I'm Peter. Yeah.
Hey, fuck,
Peter
Carlos Jackson.
Peter Jackson.
Fucking
Oh,
guy.
I'd love to be
We don't
Peter
want to be
Jackson.
around the kids, huh? That's what we doing out here.
You know, we considered that name for a boy. Like I was gonna name do a junior, and then like for a middle name, we're like what if we do Jackson? I was like, we can't do that. We can't do that. Peter
Fuck.
Jackson.
You should have done Gasol.
Oh, that's my jersey.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, gotta represent.
I think we would
Lakers,
have been good
Spain.
soldiers together.
Well, we would have. I think. Look,
We
I
had a lot of laughs on the battlefield.
I probably would have. I'm not a fighter. I probably would have been a fucking cook or something. You know,
Pete.
I'll be making a big pot of marinara. You know, eat sauce.
Pete, this
Hey,
is a
anybody
civil
want some
war.
pasta?
You have to
But
fight.
people have to eat.
Yeah, but there's no time for that today.
People have to eat. What
There's
are you
no
talking
time.
about?
We got to take out Arizona and all these places, dude. We have shit to do.
Yeah, but people still need to fuel up,
We'll
man.
steal shit from McDonald's and then be on our way.
McDonald's, bro?
Dude, we have to go kill some
I wonder if that was the case, like, because the stores was still was all the restaurants still selling, like,
Yeah.
all this war and chaos is going on, and they like, can I take your order?
Yeah. Did you notice at the White House when they got there were a bunch of takeout like boxes and shit all over the tables?
This
you
shit
see
would have
that?
still been working in like
Yeah, but it's still like the economy's still kind of working. People are still making food and
I'm sure the
like,
president
weird
could still
situation.
give food.
Yeah,
but
because
they
he's
have
the president.
camps and stuff. Like it's this weird hybrid that they go to that town, right, where it's like they're still working shops, but then
You're
you have,
coming from the perspective of how are people getting fed? That wasn't in the
food is very important.
I
to
know, but they weren't thinking that when writing the script is what I'm saying.
They had to be if he had fucking food cartons.
I don't think they thought about it that much.
You know the little detail I liked?
What?
When they go to the gas station, right? And they're like, oh, how about $300 for the gas? Like, $300 will get you a sandwich. That inflation is that high.
Yeah, it's
that the American currency is fucking worth nothing.
Yeah.
And then she says Canadian. He's like, oh, okay. Because Canadian, I guess,
No, that's
right?
insane. I would have gone south, Mexico.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just there
would never
eating
go
street
north.
tacos and
No, I would have fought.
going to ping pong shows and
Oh, and see, now I would go AWOL. When you remind me of the ping pong shows, I'd be like, all right, I'm fucking out of here, guys.
yeah. Wait, we were talking about a little bit about before that. Wouldn't there be other countries?
Oh,
coming
yeah,
in?
that's what I was thinking, Doc, was like, if America was in a civil war, wouldn't like France and England and all our allies like help the president?
Not because it's not the whole nation. It just was those 2 to 3.
No, they would help out the U.S. military versus the Western forces.
They would. I would think they would help out their self-interest of like, hey, who's still in league with us? And that's going to affect.
Would
our
it be
country.
or would it be a situation like against like a Gaddafi or something like that, right? Where they'd say, hey man, no, this president's in the wrong, and we got to go up against him.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I think they would serve their own self-interest.
I thought it'd be cool if in the movie there was like here, I'm gonna start that over. I thought it'd be cool if
We're keeping all of that in. Third time and action.
I thought it would be cool if in the movie there was a scene where someone shot a soldier and it was like a British person. Like because they're helping out the Americans. I thought that would add like, depth to it.
That is very interesting that you brought up of like, wouldn't there be other soldiers involved to kind of like, because that's a major thing. If America were to get into a civil war, dude, that affects everyone.
It would affect the world economy.
Yeah, so somebody that would be like, at least get somebody in there to have some peace or whatever other countries. I don't know, right?
I think it'd
like
be crazy because they're like tyrants would all of a sudden not be like, there would be no deterrence of the U.S. military, like Navy ships off your shores like we do all the time, like in Southeast Asia and stuff. So wouldn't tyrants just go off? Like there'd be wars in other places as a result.
Well, I was thinking like
that spawns a world war kind of thing. Where
Yeah, I think it would
because
spawn.
other people would go against it. But I always thought about that. I always thought like, like I understand where kingdoms kind of the way they work in a sense of loyalty and coming together, but then when it comes to a dictator in different countries or a person that becomes tyrannical, such as that president did in there, it's like how it's like how do they last? I understand they use the military might. That's the only way they can last. But it's almost like you kind of like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? This one guy is just like when I look at Kim Jong-un and I'm like, how come nobody's put a bullet? It's just weird to have that many people around you.
Yeah.
And they're all like just following you.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's just a weird. It's like the masses really make who you are.
Yeah, it's like mind control. It's like they manipulate the masses.
Yeah.
That's what North Korea does. There's actually, oh my God, I've been watching, there's this guy that hacks North Korean television satellites and he posted it on YouTube. So I've been watching North Korean TV at home with like my dog. Like I'll put it on like YouTube on the big TV. It's mostly just like music videos of Kim Jong-un like in fields. It's awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll send you.
Can you send some links?
Yeah, of course. We'll put links in the description.
Maybe we'll put some links in the description. Yeah.
It's pretty cool. We need to get that some views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
He's trying to have a maybe a little music career or
good
something.
time,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
I know he likes music.
Yeah. Oh, good for him.
Yeah, but it's really funny. Like the weather's like really like, it looks like really low rent. Like the weather station in North Korea.
You're watching the weather. Is the weather girl hot?
No. Yeah, she's not.
See, you know what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like watching
throw it off.
like, Univision or something.
Yeah,
it's not watching like hot like
the
Brazilian
Univision
women.
Latino women doing the weather.
Yeah. I feel like that would solve everything in North Korea. Just send Latino women.
To do the weather
No,
from
just
Univision.
like all the
Beyonce
people,
way?
like all the people would be inspired by seeing the hot Latinas.
Oh yeah, and they're doing suggestive things like,
Oh, yeah.
hey, this is not the answer.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's look at your forecast.
If I had the power of a Latina woman in my head, I think I could defeat a North Korean soldier. Because North Korean soldiers aren't like that good, right? Like they're not like trained that well.
And they
Like
have
Doc and I could take out some North Korean soldiers
this might,
with their own. If we had
Yeah.
equal weapons, it'd be fine.
this might be the first time they see a Latina.
I eat
woman.
better
There might
than a
be-
North Korean soldier, probably. Like I feel like I'm like health. Yeah, I'm way healthier than a North Korean soldier.
You're probably healthier than 90% of North Korea.
Good.
That's
Oh, not good.
that's
I'm not good. I'm joking.
that's John Na, South Korean. We had it now. I can't just.
Yeah, he's South Korean.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be kind of. Imagine if like John Na, he came from North Korea. Now he's here. John, why don't you just explain your?
Actually,
Well, the people probably
John,
good people that live there. That ain't got.
yeah,
that ain't got nothing
my
to do with the
grandfather was born in a town that is now in North Korea.
Oh,
Oh
damn!
wow.
So when he was like 18 or 16, he left and went to his whole, and then the war broke out when he was like 18.
Oh
19, yeah.
shit!
Wow.
And you know what? A civil war happened there. You know what I mean? The Korean, right? That we fought in.
I gotta say, Korean War. I'm looking back. I'm very pro Korean War because I love South Korea.
I love South Korea too.
I
man.
love Seoul. I love South Korea. I love the food. I love the people. I love all the people that came here
Yep.
and their children that I've met. I gotta say,
Koreans are fucking awesome, man.
but America, good job on that one. Vietnam War didn't work. Why did that war not spawn like V-pop or like cool
Okay.
cities with
Okay.
crazy shit everywhere and like Vietnam isn't it just like palm trees and like dogs running around? Like, are there cities in Vietnam?
Well,
I mean,
I have to educate
damn it,
myself
man.
more on culture.
No,
I don't really know.
Yeah,
Yes.
me neither, dog.
yes, there are cities.
Yeah, but
you
it's
see
not
what I
like.
do.
But bro, the cities in Vietnam, it's not like Seoul, South
We're
Korea.
gonna create a new war here between Vietnam and Korea. Everything's filled with war in this episode.
I just think that I think this Korean War was good because we got K-pop out of it,
okay.
and I think the Vietnam War was bad because it's still not as good.
Fucking because the culture's not as good.
Because you didn't get fucking dancing and fucking.
Yeah, I feel like Vietnam didn't turn out as cool, and South Korea feels like L.A. with like noodles everywhere.
So you've been there?
No, I have a.
Here's a question.
And,
John, he's like, what the fuck is going on with the
Dumbfounded goes, Rex Dizzy, like it's like a dope place.
Bobby's mom is
Dude, I followed
just so nice. I drove Bobby's mom for the live show, and we talked the whole time. Like, she's so nice. Like,
I follow the hottest girl from Spain who lives in Seoul.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Her thing is like she's a Spanish influencer in Korea, but I follow her. I support her.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Has never replied to my DM.
Well, you gotta keep trying, Carlos.
No, I'm not trying more than 5 times.
How many followers she got?
Like a lot, like a couple hundred.
Yeah, it's kind of hard for them when they be in that high bracket.
Yeah.
You don't really know if they really paying attention to you or not, but you never know, Carlos. She might looking at them like, my Mexican savior.
Mexican
I guess.
Doc, this might be more of a question for you, but you too, Carlos. Ever been in a life or death situation? We have the character Jesse who said, I've never been so scared, but I have never felt so alive. Have you been in a situation that was life or death and you came out and you're like, I'm alive. I made it through, whether it was like, shit.
Yeah, I've been in car accidents. Like
a Kanye car accident?
Yeah, I mean, I had a person run a stop sign on Fountain by Fairfax, and I went right into them, and I went to Cedar Sinai.
Did you feel like your life flashes?
Yeah, it was
kind
crazy.
of thing. Yeah,
it was so annoying. I was supposed to see Iron Man 2 that night, and instead I got in a car accident. I was fucking pissed. It was the Don Cheadle one. We didn't have Terrence Howard's bullshit going on.
Iron, and the villain was Mickey Rourke, right?
Yeah, it's so good. I love that one. Elon Musk is in it in one scene.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So so that was when you came out. When you came out of it, you're like, oh my god, I almost died. Fuck, I missed Iron Man 2. And that was the thing that you're like after you're like not like, oh man, like I could have been gone.
Gun pulled on me on Hollywood by Yucca and Wilcox, 2007. But that was my fault. So if I got shot, it was on me.
But why?
I did something bad.
Okay.
I did something really bad.
God damn it, man. Jesus.
Oh, I mean, I got two.
But you felt that. Yeah, like I might die right here.
I saw an escort.
Go on.
I dined and dashed on an escort.
What?
Oh my God.
I was like 19 years old.
19?
Yeah, that's how
Okay.
I
All right.
bolted. I didn't think I got my money.
What did you eat? What did you guys what did you guys have? What was
We hooked up, but it wasn't like
No, but what meal? What was the meal?
full service, baby.
So you
Oh no, I'm not talking about that meal. Okay.
You
Full service. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I didn't go down on her.
Nobody asked.
You asked about a meal.
Full service.
Anyway, I bolted and a car rolls up on me.
Oh.
And 4 guys. I mean, it's a whole thing. I mean, it was not fun.
Fuck, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
But I was like goofy. I was like, my bad. I was like funny and got out of it.
Please be safe.
Yeah.
Please be safe.
I'm trying to
All
think of
right?
other times.
Be careful out there, Carlos.
Oh,
All right? Don't be like fucking Jesse just snapping
I've been in
photographs.
3 car chases.
Be careful,
2 of
man.
them I got away, but the 2 of them were very dangerous.
What, like guys are pulling guns on you or something in the
No.
car? Or just like how you were
It was on the
driving?
motorcycle when I would turn off the lights and run from the police, but I would ride.
Like you're Taylor Kish in season 2 of True Detective.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fucking this guy's life.
Yeah, I
is
never
an
told you
adventure.
that story.
God.
No, fucking adventure over here.
Oh yeah, I would. No, 2 times cops light me up, and instead of just like complying, I just bolted.
When you're on a motorcycle, that's the best way to do
It
it.
was awesome, but it's so dangerous in Hollywood or in LA in general because of like people taking random turns, things like that. So that's extremely scary.
So it wasn't long enough
adrenaline
where
rush.
they could hit you with the copter.
Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
So just pure.
So I would have
adrenaline.
gotten away from that too. I already have a plan for the chopper.
This guy.
Because you can't go
I'm
to
playing for the
guy,
chopper.
No, you
James
can't
Bond
go-
over here?
Like you're Ryan Gosling and Drive.
You can't hide from the cops because of the heat signatures. So what you do is you go to LAX. I've seen them get away literally on KCAL before. You go to LAX. That's how you get away.
Remember that one dude that hid like right by the car? He just.
But you don't think they
everyone's
radio-
running
but-
past him?
But if you go to LAX, they'll radio before you
But
even
there will
get
be
there.
the choppers can't get close to you. So when you go to LAX, you get lost. You dump it under Sepulveda.
And yeah, especially if they don't have what you look like, you can just take your clothes off and walk around and look stupid, and they wouldn't even know it's you. Yeah, that's kind of it right there.
I'd help you get away, Carla.
No, what I was thinking is like you take into the garage at LAX, no choppers. You just do it real quick. You dump the bike. You just leave it. You could park a motorcycle anywhere. You can literally like open the door to a stairwell, pull it in there, leave it in there, run out.
Yeah, you're wearing a helmet. They don't know what you look like, right? Take the helmet off and yeah.
And then obviously I would steal someone's luggage and beat them up and pretend to board a plane.
Okay, there you go. Pretend to board a plane.
What was the closest? I've had quite a few like that.
Yeah.
Being on the streets, so I know.
Hell yeah.
But something where like, what Jesse was saying, that she's like, something that scared you, but then you're like, I'm alive, or it impacted you or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah.
You don't get shot at and be like, that wasn't shit. No, you don't be like that.
No,
especially I was a kid. I was a teenager. So which one I want to give you? Okay, this one. So one of the guys, street guys, is talking like, yeah, man, blah, 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 be careful, because I went and I shot up these guys' cars. And I said, you shot out the car? I said, you didn't? Did you hit him? And he was like, no. We was like, fuck, because these guys were some big drug dealers. I said, man, I said, dude, you supposed to take them out. How did you
no.
So he's like, yeah, but that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, so be ready, because you know how they are. I said, okay, fuck. We on the corner talking, same guy. I got my back turned, I turned, and here's the crazy part. I had caught the cars out of my peripheral because I turned and I seen the cars kind of coming with no lights on.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't turn and look fully, and then he started talking to me, and as I'm talking to him, he just takes off running. And I go,
what an
fuck.
asshole.
He don't go, hey, look, and he just go, fuck. And I go, what the fuck, why he start running? And then my boy, because he had his back turned too.
Yeah.
And we turn around, and by the time we turn around, there's two SUVs, they pull up, rifles, AKs stating out, and then they just start gunning at him. Pop, 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 pop. So I fucking jumped down, dive backwards, hit my head on the concrete, and bullets hitting the fucking concrete. I roll over, I run, and then we was by a corner store. And the corner store had these like metal protective doors that was open like this. So
it says, Doc, don't come in.
Yeah. So I jump up and I run, and the bullets are hitting the wall, and then as soon as I
get out, I say get out.
Yeah, as soon as I run in by the store, I can just hear the bullets hitting the big metal protective doors that they had, like, and I'm running like, fuck. And then I'm sitting in the store, and they like, and then the owner's like, lock the door, and they lock the door, like, fuck. I go, phew. And so that right then and there, I was like, man, I fucking made it, man.
Dude, that's a war. That you're in a battle. That's like
a straight
up battle in the street. Like what
respect.
But in real life, this is a movie we're reviewing.
Yeah, Doc's been in movies.
Doc has been in a real life battle.
Yeah.
You watching that movie, you're like, yeah, I've been in a situation, someone fires coming, machine gun fires coming at me.
One of my boys,
man, that's crazy.
He said to me one time, I remember we was talking on the corner. He said, man, it's weird. He said, you don't never pay no attention to this. He said, every time you leave and there's a shooting, you never get shot, or you just left.
You're an angel.
And then I said, what? I said, what do you mean? I said, that's just because. He said, no, man. He says, weird. And I said, no, man. He said, nah. He said, even when they right there and you point blank, he's like, they're supposed to hit you. It's like, you never get hit. I never would get hit, bro. It's like weird. If I told y'all another story, and one time they all surrounded me and they all had their gun, it was crazy, bro. And
bro, an angel is guarding you.
Like, hold up.
It's me.
So I just tell it quick as possible. They surrounded me because the situation was I was trying to get to my guns and I wasn't able fast enough to get to my guns, and they just, because I was like, I'm not running, I'm gunning back.
Hell yeah.
But by the time I got to the position where the guns were, and it was on the other side of the fence, they had ran up on me and surrounded me. So it was like 10 guys, 2 pistols apiece.
Dude.
So just as they got ready to raise and shoot, one of the guys, for whatever reason, he jumps up in front of me and holds me and covers me. And he's like, don't shoot. And the guy's like, move, motherfucker, move. They're like, move. He's like, man, don't shoot. Don't fucking shoot. And they're like, what are you doing? And he was yelling like, what are you doing? And he's like, man, come on, man, don't shoot him. Don't shoot him. I don't know who the fuck this guy was. And then he looked at me.
Jesus.
And then he says, yeah, I would say God for sure. 100%. I'm thankful to God for that. And then he looks and he goes, not this one, man. Not him.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start running and chasing the other guys and shooting at them.
Wow, man. That was your Jesse Plemons moment.
That was another.
That-
Woo!
That's your Jesse
And
Plemons
because they spared
moment.
me.
Fuck, dog.
Because they spared me, I didn't take the guns and just start shooting them in the back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
good call.
Because my boy was like, wait, why didn't you do something then after the fact? And I said, no. I said, they spared me. I don't care what they do to y'all. I'm out here just selling this crack. I ain't trying to fucking, you know what I
Let me go back to work.
Yeah, I was like, hey, it is what it is. I don't do that. That's what it is. So, yeah, man, that was like a whew. That was like a, and there's more, but
We need more guns on the island.
I mean,
We're pro-gun on this island.
and what are we gonna do? Again? Shoot animal? We could shoot some animals,
just rocks and stuff.
some fish.
yeah.
Oh yeah, machine gun on fish.
Shoot fish. Ah, there we go. Don't spear them anymore. We can shoot them. That'd be fun.
Spearing is so hard.
Dude, Doc, that I mean, I've never had any like near death thing happen. You know what I mean? Ever.
Nothing?
Nothing, man. So I'm just like, here are these characters in this movie that are like, they could die at any moment. They're in they're in there, but they're like, once they're out of that they're like, oh, what Wagner Morris says, and it's like, what a fucking rush.
Yeah.
Right afterwards, he's like, they're getting high off.
They're getting high off of that shit.
I can tell.
Man.
That's like why it excites me even. Like I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like even that like breaching of the White House, I'm like, you get high watching it. It's so exciting.
You know what? There is something about that scene that just is.
When they storming, it's like,
Yeah.
There's
fuck it.
something about it, man.
Tactful about it.
cool.
Get down, break.
It is a cool. It is
I'm
a cool.
empty.
scene.
It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
fucking
like the-
sweet, bro.
like I love the end of Zero Dark 30 too.
Oh, dude.
Never seen it.
So, Doc.
It's great.
That's really, really good. What about Hurt
It's
Locker?
gonna be a common thing, so I want y'all in the comments. Doc ain't seen shit. Yeah, I have it, motherfucker.
That's all right. What about Hurt Locker?
Never even heard of that.
Hurt Locker, is a
Locker?
great one. Hurt Locker is directed by Kathryn Bigelow.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner is in it. It's a guy that go and tries to defuse bombs in Iraq.
Yeah.
So there's a very high stake, like it's tension. And the movie starts out with fucking Guy Pearce getting blown up, and Guy, you're like, oh, I know that guy,
is awesome.
and he's going in this
I
like
love him so much.
the suit, the bodysuit, right? And he's going to disarm the bomb, and it fucking explodes on. They're like yelling, "Put down the phone!" And his buddies are like coming out, and like, "Put it down, put it down, put it down." He's like, "What's going on? What's going?" That's how the movie starts,
fuck, yeah.
right? And that's what I'm talking about. The war as a drug. They use that quote in the beginning to go, "This type of situation here is adrenaline."
Yeah.
And I don't know nothing about it, and maybe anyone that's been seen action can
you for your
talk about it.
service.
Thank you for your service. I don't know anything
And to
about it.
the
I just
ladies,
watch movies. But
Thank you for your full service.
What if that type of situation happened, right? And some civilians
patriotic
ran up
exporter.
on you and asked you whose side you're on with the weapon. Like, remember how the guy had?
I would say whatever they need to be.
Oh, you just be like, I'm on civilians.
No, I would say I'm press always. Like,
Well, you
what
I did say
are you
y'all
talking
would,
about?
right?
you'd be like, what side are you on?
Hey, you know what I was going
I'd
to
be like, I'm wearing this shirt ironically.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is completely off. But watching this movie, while I'm watching it, I'm laughing because the image kept popping in my head was the during Hurricane Ian, that one reporter who was doing the fucking hurricane out in the rain, and he's trying to talk, and then the fucking tree comes and undercuts. And then he's like, I'm coming back in. And I was like, yeah, bring your dumb ass in. Like, fucking, I was just like, reminds me of how fucking crazy it can be. And then it's just one of those things.
that are field reporters or field photographers.
Yeah.
But you notice that
You're like, why are you out there, bro?
Here's something. None of them like trip or fumble really too much. Like maybe take more risks, but like you would expect them, like they're really like they're trained almost. Like they're going in with the army. Like it's almost like they're trained.
But that's because I
In a
took
way,
that as
you know?
that they've done it so many times.
But the girl hasn't. How come all of a sudden
And that's why she wound up getting the woman killed, because that was her noticing her fellas. Like, it's like, you fucking. So like, and then
I'm gonna
remember.
go pee on the tree over there, real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead and
The pea tree.
yeah, don't flash them girls. Disgusting bastard.
I think his pee is like toxic because it's like the tree is like literally wilting.
Wilted, yeah. Well, I mean, the water we drinking ain't the.
Well, we're drinking a lot of salt water. I don't think that's really good for us.
Yeah, one of us gonna die.
Yeah, but kind of quenches the thirst in the moment.
Yeah, well, we do it sparingly, and the rainwater is good that when we do collect that when it do.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and it does rain a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of gets scary when it gets that hard. When the hard water hits, when it can fucking be, and we sometimes we like, fuck.
Man, I just wish we had a bar of soap. We just take a nice little shower. It's like the water's not doing it. Talking about stank,
I think it works.
Just the water alone?
Yeah, or either that or we used to each other's stink.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, isn't that what it is?
Yeah, man.
It's kind of like when the Africans being in the tribes back in the day, or the Indians, or any of the tribal people, they just, like that. You ever seen that joke with Richard Pryor?
No, what's the joke?
The joke is,
come on.
If you fucking come back at me, Doc, you just butchered it. I don't know the joke exactly, but the joke is he says when he visited Africa, he got there and he was like, he said, because, over here in America, we hygiene, wear cologne. So he had on his cologne and everything. And he went over there. He said, got around them Africans. He said, boy, they was so musty. He was like, God damn, you stink. And then he said, but then the Africans got around him and like, phew, you stink.
Yeah, because he went
on the cologne and shit. And it's like, oh, you stink, buddy. So it's like funny how like.
What's that joke y'all are doing?
It's not a joke. You probably know about it. The story Richard Pryor talked about when he goes to Africa and he's fully hygiene and clean wearing cologne. And then he goes around the Africans and they in the jungle, they sweating and they all musty over there. And he says, you stink. And then the African is like, you stink. It's like,
I see.
Like the guy smells him and they think he stinks because of the way he's got the cologne and shit.
How'd that come
fuck
out?
you got on, Playboy? They like, you're supposed to be natural out here.
Yeah.
So
let's whine about it.
Yeah.
Quick. I don't know that joke, Doc.
You don't? Because I just fucked up the
it's a black artist. I mean,
I didn't do it in the joke form, so I just.
Oh, but I've seen Richard Pryor stand up.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, time to whine about it.
This one has a crack in it and is so poorly washed. It's so funny.
They do have spots on them, but that's okay. That's all right.
Dishwasher.
Fuck. Yeah, it's yeah.
He's Playboy. That's
it wouldn't be up to code.
I didn't even never pay no attention.
Carmi would look at this and throw it on the ground. Oh, what the fuck?
This shit do taste a little like
cousin.
I don't know. I'm not making fun.
Yes, chef.
I mean, we wash them with ocean water.
Culture.
You wash it with ocean water?
Yeah, we wash it with ocean water.
Yes, chef is what they say in kitchens, but it's from that show, The Bear. That's
Bear.
why everyone says it now.
Yeah, which could have been about a gay guy, but it's not.
Oh,
I know that disappointed you.
Better.
I think you told me you were like, "Oh, this new show's coming out. I'm so excited." And I'm like, "Oh, you watching it?" It's like, "Nah, man, it's about cooking."
Yeah, I was not into that. You know what's so crazy? It's not even crazy. It's so stupid. There's like this like gay leather shop on Sunset in Silver Lake, and to just be annoying, like in 2014 or 2013, something like that, I put up a giant sign, like a professional looking sign that said Chick-fil-A coming soon to Silver Lake.
Carlos.
Right outside this shop, and it like people were furious. Like all over Twitter and Instagram, like, what's happening?
You went viral.
Oh, I did that a couple times. I did this is actually so crazy. You could Google it. I would spray paint kale yourself everywhere.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
And like, yeah, I think it was like an LA Weekly. Like, it's crazy.
Damn, you're like.
But it was like an embarrassing article. They called me like a struggling writer. Oh, like in the headline. It was like they really.
So you wasn't vandalizing,
dude?
You wasn't vandalizing?
No, I was.
God damn, what if these are open cases right now? Who's the guy that, there he is?
Oh, that could be fair.
Fucking run up in here. Get the goddamn kale lover.
Yeah.
Did you put kale like K-A-L-E?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But that's actually kind of a good message. I like that. That's some good vandalizing right there.
Yeah.
Just when I see fucking MX-13 or fucking...
Oh, I did that too.
Oh, you did it? God damn.
No, I'm joking. I didn't write MS-13.
You're like a...
Kill yourself. That's kind of cool. You should get the T-shirt made.
You know what?
Kill yourself coming to the public soon.
It didn't sell well.
Oh, it didn't?
Carlos, you're like a mix between Nathan For You and Banksy.
I just found an article about it. Blank walls and bathroom stalls, the art of graffiti.
So you good at graffiti?
No.
Oh, you just
I just wrote words.
Oh, okay.
Words to infuriate.
Yeah. Oh, the first one I did that made a lot of...
Is your parents wealthy or something like that? Because the stuff you do is kind of like rich kid stuff.
Just goofy stuff. They're super wealthy. They're just normal.
Oh, okay.
Just like causing trouble.
Yeah. So they're, when you say normal, are they...
Oh, I know what someone wrote. Someone wrote, read, what's that writer? Jack, how do you say his name? Kerouac? The guy, how do you say his name? Kerouac, yeah. Someone wrote, read Kerouac on Beverly Boulevard, like this really pretentious graffiti. And so in the middle of the night, I went over there and I X'd it out and I wrote, rewatch The Sopranos. Like just some gluttonous, stupid, like rewatch TV instead of reading a book, man. And that did well. And so I did others after that.
You know what?
Wow.
I like that one especially.
Oh,
I've rewatched The Sopranos. Have you rewatched?
Of course. Oh, I wrote Lord Help
okay.
Us, but Lord spelled like the singer Lord.
Oh.
And she promoted it because it was in LA, so people would like see it. Like the actual like artists would see it.
Oh,
so yeah.
Carla, and what was like? You haven't.
Inspiring.
I haven't heard you
What is
do this in a
goddamn
while.
crime?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, I did
why,
that.
why'd you get back into it?
You know what it really was is that it was LA Weekly. It was like this article made me feel like such a loser that I was like, I'm not doing this anymore, and I want nothing to do with it.
That they were trying to hurt you. Yeah. Like look at this.
No, it just felt like
idiot or something.
Yeah, it was like talking down about me. You know, she's like, oh, I was just being funny with my friends in the middle of the night.
You're being. You know what I do? Yeah.
You're picking on people's shit, so it ain't that.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, it was. And then you're young, you growing
Oh my
as
God.
a man.
It was so funny. I kept repainting this one spot on Beverly Boulevard, and they would like paint over it a couple of days later.
Paint. You're getting paint, or is it spray paint?
Spray paint.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
spray paint, but they would paint it white.
Yeah.
And this fucking comedian bitch comes up to me, and she's like, my friend's the one who paints it. And I was like, I don't give a fuck.
And what are you painting? What are you?
I was writing Kill Yourself.
Wow.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were getting mad at me.
Of course.
I was like, shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you're so annoying.
We need to bleep that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have to whine about from this movie? Carlos, thank you, man, for all those stories. Like,
I just blacked out. I don't even remember what I just said.
But seriously, that is fucking. You're like this little, I don't know, fucking vigilante going. I'm gonna be irreverent, and your serious things, I'm gonna, throw some shit on there, and
yeah, it was crazy. Now I like forgot about all that stuff, and like just came back to me.
I think a lot of young men in America, they have these adventures or wild adventures. Sometimes you just want to live on the edge, and you were like the journalist with graffiti.
yeah,
You had that fucking.
I've always been like that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I've always chased adrenaline. I think it's just because I have an addictive personality. And so anything that feels exciting or good, like I'm very apt to do it, I guess. It's a strength and a crazy weakness too. Like I battle with it every day. Like every day I battle with like needing something to like feel different or
Feel
better.
alive.
Like every day.
So you identify with that in the movie with the adrenaline of it, of like, hey, I would pursue something like that because it is exciting.
My heart races so fast that I will take Xanax to calm down, and I don't even feel the effects of the Xanax, but I just notice my heart is normal. But like, yeah, I'd say like
It sounds like anxiety, bro.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a daily battle though. Like it's crazy.
Okay.
And I wake up and it's hard not to be like, I need alcohol right now. Like I could, if I had things my way, I could wake up and immediately start drinking. I could go drive.
Do you ever sit back and look at, reflect on how you're progressing as a man versus where you were then and now?
Yes, of course. Like I see a giant maturity.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And especially with like therapy, which I've been in for like 6
that should
years
calm you
now.
down a little bit. Focus on that a little bit more. Always pat yourself on the back for your accomplishments. Sometimes you find yourself focusing only on the negative, but you don't really look at what the little increments of positivity that keeps you being who you are. And that's where people get lost. You know, even myself, I had went down that road where I was like super depressed. And then my mother taught me over time to get me out of that was, you just need to focus on your own achievements and accept
I
where
always
you are.
forget that.
Yeah. And she used to always tell me anytime I would because what is that saying? They say if you have anxiety, you're worrying about the future. And if you have depression, you're thinking about the past. Oh. So stay in the present. My mother used to say to me every time when I would start complaining about the past or the future, she would always just be like, bring it back. Come back. She would always say that to me on the phone. Bring it back. You got to bring it right here. Stay right here with me, right here.
That's
and
a
I would
good
be
message.
like,
be present.
Yeah, just be present because even if you're going through what you're going through in the present, it's more of a psychology of what you're thinking about.
Of course.
Versus where you really are, you good.
Yeah, I think in our line of work, it just can be a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot of thinking, it's a lot of hurry up and slow down kind of stuff.
Here's what I learned. I learned to put more emphasis on me than any achievement. You do that, then the value changes. Because now you're valued and achievements is just, fuck it.
Yes, I don't even feel achievements. I'll accomplish things and I don't even feel the happiness that you're supposed to feel from them. I'm pretty sure if I get the things that I've ever wanted, and I've gotten things that I've wanted, they just mean nothing the next day. They really do. Like getting a cool car, stuff like that. It's honestly, I wanted a new car. I finally got one. And I got my dog the next week and I could have cared less about my car. I was like, why'd I get that fucking thing?
Because the car isn't
all about my dog.
But you're right about that though.
It's a relationship.
What's up?
You're right about that feeling though. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Because fuck a car.
But
a puppy, if somebody I can see my car every day, but when I see my fucking puppy every day, that joy when you walk in the door, that fucking wag and that fucking spin. Oh, come here. My car don't ever wag for me. That motherfucker.
I wag for you.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what you appreciate.
Wait,
all that shit.
Tomorrow morning.
But it's not a tail wagging. That's for sure.
It's more like a flagstaff, if you will. It's a salute moment for this guy. You know what I mean? Somebody standing up and saluting and it ain't him by himself.
I have a request.
Yeah. Okay.
Dog collar and dog walk.
What? What the fuck are you? What is that?
Go ahead, Carlos. Expand.
Yeah, expand on it.
We get a dog collar and in the morning, Doc can walk me like I'm a dog on the beach, on the island.
That's weird.
I can pretend to be a dog and make you happy.
And are you on all fours?
So in the morning, I'll wag my dick.
I'm so sick of this S&M shit with this guy. He just want to be dominated. It's fucking, look, Carlos, I'm not dominating you. Boy, we're equal. That's it. You're like a gimp in Pulp Fiction or something. He likes the abuse. He's that guy.
No, can't do a gimp.
So let me ask you something. Is that what you do in the room with women? Are you into the collar and the spike? No. You're not fucking joking. Don't you push. No. Stay in the fire. Stay in the goddamn fire.
Stay present.
Yeah, stay in the fire.
Yeah. You come out of a box, right?
Fucking guy. Let me ask you this.
So you're not going to walk me?
No, for what?
For exercise.
We don't even have a dog collar on the fucking island. Where are we going to get one from? You want to get one out of the palm tree leaves in the branches? Get the fuck out of here.
And I have to pee?
Oh, you know what we could do?
You have to let me go out.
You're taking shits and you're going all in.
Yeah.
All in. I like it.
We need poop bags now.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, I don't like it.
Look, hold on a second.
I don't.
We get a little bored. Maybe we could try it out.
You like that? Then that's basically scat porn. That's what you like? This guy.
What the hell?
In front of you.
Bro, I just need to go to the bathroom.
But It's still though. You're white man.
No, man.
I don't like
it's just me going to the bathroom. What you do with your dick while watching that?
Balls out. Balls out. It's bad enough the shit
True.
that he do on his island by him to just not his. He's just free willy. He's just out here naked, ding-a-ling everywhere. He don't give a fuck. But it's one thing. I ain't walking him and watching him take a shit. That's not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it.
I guess
Just me.
that's
Well,
fair.
Pete can do it for you.
I'll do it.
Thank you, Pete.
Yeah. That'd be
You
fun.
got
Yeah.
best friends on this
Yeah.
fucking island.
I don't know. It just
And
be
I'll
kind of
pee
fun.
with one leg up.
Yeah. I just want to. I would want to see your commitment to it. Like how close you could resemble.
Wait,
a dog.
I have one more ask.
Okay.
It's the ultimate ask.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
It's,
Wait. Now I'm getting scared. Okay.
it is scary. It
Okay.
involves surgery.
Go ahead, Playboy.
Okay. Surgery.
Will you neuter me
Oh.
like a
is it-
dog?
and you would. Oh, is this kind of like a?
Can't nobody get pregnant on this island. Why he want his balls cut off?
Maybe it's a masochistic thing. I think it's kind of like a step on my balls, but yet
Yeah, the
Just take
ultimate,
it.
the
Ultimate.
ultimate step domination.
domination.
I told you, S&M is in his heart. He's there.
Oh, I can't do that.
He's there, bro.
Too gruesome.
He's fucking there.
It's too gruesome.
This is
I would just have to get a rock and just like hope for the best.
The next time Fancy float back to this island,
Yeah.
we need him to bring.
he has a boat.
We need to
dominate-
talk.
doesn't float.
Because this guy,
Look, and Fancy, Carlos would bring these up. He would shut it down right away.
Yeah.
Fancy was the leader,
Yeah, I try to.
but
get
he's
Fancy,
gone.
I try to get
He's
Fancy
gone
to
now,
walk
man.
me so many times. I know I do that.
And now we're in pure chaos. Now that Fancy's got pure chaos.
yeah.
All those rules gone.
Well, Fancy's from the Royal Academy of Spain, whatever. Yeah, Your Highness. Remember I told him, Your Highness. That's why I said that. Because, because you're Mexican, right?
Yeah.
So the Spain, and that's where the proper Spanish comes from, right? It's the Royal Academy.
España.
And then, España. So that's why I told him, Your Highness, you fucking
He must have loved that.
Yeah. And then, you know what?
He was like,
I
hello,
probably-
African.
What if Fancy got some of the darkest secrets we don't fucking
Oh, I bet he
like,
does.
hell yeah, you like fucking, because those be the guys that be, yeah.
Do you think he has like Nazi
Can
propaganda
I-
at home?
But also, you know what? The Spaniards started the slave trade.
You know what? He probably got some shit like, you remember,
I bet his family had slaves.
Mm.
I bet you Fancy's family had slaves.
probably.
We should ask him.
Yeah, ask him.
Okay.
Find out, let's get the info.
We
Get the
we
411.
have to.
And the names of the slaves.
But here's what I was thinking. Now, this is off the wall, but I was thinking, hey,
Mandingo.
you know what his fetish probably is?
Mandingo,
That's
the porn star or the
the porn star.
There's a porn star named Mandingo?
Yeah.
yeah, he's
so
famous.
Jinx, double jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Ah, damn it!
No hex.
Okay, I don't, here's the problem.
Wait, man, you don't know Mandingo?
No,
got-
I've heard of the name, but I thought Mandingo just mean black dudes with big dicks. I don't,
Oh, no. Yeah. There's a porn star named Mandingo.
there's
Mandingo.
one that's named Mandingo, okay.
Does he fucks a lot of white girls, huh?
Would you have done Mandingo
Wait a minute. Do y'all got a subscription on the island? What the fuck y'all doing? How do y'all know this guy?
Well, we like a variety.
Variety? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's like a buffet. You're just taking little samples of things.
Tapping in.
Wait, Doc,
Yeah.
would you have done Mandingo fighting?
Not a sword fighter. You mean, wait.
We got to save it for Django Unchained
Okay,
when we do
okay.
that one.
Dude, save it for
I haven't whined about it.
Okay, why go ahead and whine? I know we're going long, but that's okay.
Okay. We'll just
Go for it. Yeah, no. Hey,
my whine about it.
for this movie, for Civil
They
War.
nicked it up.
The girl,
The girl.
she's just like photographer, Tumblr girl to me.
Yeah,
That's my whine about
I think
it.
the girl was meant to be frustrating. You know,
To incels like me.
no, but
I'm joking.
no,
So.
no, you're not an insane. But she's supposed to be immature, I think. And I think she's supposed to frustrate, where she's like, hey, she doesn't know, but she's trying to make a name, whatever, and she gets into risky situations. And look, when war, you make a bad mistake, you put people in danger.
I just put
Ultimately
on
what happens.
rose-colored glasses.
That's fine. Doc, something to whine
Talking
about the movie.
war.
Nick Offerman.
Nick Offerman, okay.
As the president, he was so bad. I said, God damn, is he reading the script as he doing this role? Like when he was when they fed him in the beginning, and
Yeah.
he's, I said, God damn, he sound like a fucking robot up there. He just didn't.
Hey,
He wasn't
valid
convincing
whine
enough
about
for
it.
me.
Valid.
Yeah, he wasn't. He just wasn't convincing enough for me as a president.
Can I offer maybe why? I think that beginning's supposed to frustrate you, that he's reading a script, and I think you're supposed to not like this guy. That he's not a good, almost like he's not, the president's acting like, oh, this is going to be the greatest military campaign of all time. You're witnessing somebody trying to act, and I think that's part of the frustration why you're, you know what I mean? But I think it's done with intention to be like, oh, we don't like this guy.
Yeah.
Because he's rehearsing something. There's something about it. He does that little smile.
If that's what they were insinuating, then it was perfect. Because I'm like, this dude's acting.
And I felt that same way. I'm like, I don't like this. What he's trying to do.
Come off as like
you don't like him. Yeah, you don't like what he's doing.
Yeah, he just didn't. I mean, as an actor though, he just didn't come off like as an authentic president. Even though I know all personalities are different, speech patterns are different. But he just kind of had that, maybe the president's vice president or something like that. But president, I wasn't feeling him.
Got it. Yeah, and the quote that he says, "We need a quote." I love that line.
Oh, yeah.
Please don't let him kill me. That'll do. Whoa, dude.
So good.
So good, because at the end, right? These people, these tyrants. In the end, they're not really that great. They're not really men. They're not really
the black guy said.
That was actually a good callback.
Yeah.
To what they discussed. Remember when he said Mussolini? Remember what he said? The little. Oh, that's what you was talking about, the black guy.
Yeah. What he was talking about. But that was what was being referenced. Like they ain't shit. You know what I mean? They personify themselves with these bigger, larger than life people, and really, they're just fragile little beings. Trying to rule. You know. My wine is man, what is my wine? I absolutely love this movie, so it's really tough.
Maybe if you like it, it's your cheese about it instead of your wine.
Ooh.
It's like, I have no wine. My cheese.
You know what?
About
I'm gonna go completely off this movie and go to Sunshine that Alex Garland wrote. Have you seen Sunshine? Seen the movie Sunshine?
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to wine. This is kind of still associated. About the third act of Sunshine. I did not like the third act of Sunshine.
I don't.
And anybody that has seen Sunshine will know the potential of that movie. Sunshine's so fucking good. The third act turns it into kind of like a horror movie of sorts. Anybody who's seen Sunshine?
Okay.
Tell me that I'm wrong, or explain it to me of like why this like monster kind of guy that's burned by the sun's now chasing the crew that's supposed to reignite the sun. It just was odd. So Alex Garland did great on Civil War. Sunshine was early.
Wait, I've never seen Sunshine.
Go. It's with Cillian Murphy.
I'm thinking of a Danny Boyle movie.
It's really good. I'd highly recommend it. Have you guys seen Ex Machina and Annihilation?
I loved Ex Machina.
Loved Ex. Have you seen Ex Machina?
Never heard of it.
Oh, Doc, you would really about AI and robots.
Oh, yeah?
Like a real life. Is it the Turing test, or is it what's the test that they give the robot?
Test.
The Turing test, right? Of like how human is it, or how much of consciousness does it have? Watch that movie. It's with Oscar Isaac is in it. Doc, I really like it.
It's called the what?
It's called Ex Machina. Same. That was Alex Garland's first.
So Machina,
first movie.
Machina.
That's right.
Okay.
Check it out.
Espanol.
And then why should people watch Civil War? This movie came out April. I believe it was April 14th of this year. Why should people? And you can watch it on Amazon, rent it. Why should they watch it? Why should people watch this movie?
You should watch this movie for obvious reasons, because it's a pretty realistic depiction of what could happen in any country, including our own. That's, I think, the only answer I could have for that.
Yeah. Doc, what about you?
I would say strictly for the art of journalism. The struggles that they actually go through, because like I said, it's interesting to see the photos when you see them on the news and when you see them in the magazine. But when you watch this and you see the actual, what they have to go through and watching the action, it's like, God damn. Because I actually question, like, is this fucking, like, do they really in the hit, like running behind soldiers like this?
I thought that too.
So that's the question I have. I'm gonna Google that, because I ain't have a chance, because I just finished watching it. That's why I'm late. But anyway, but I want to Google that, because I say, do they really do this? Because this is fucking, so terrifying for me.
Yeah.
That's why I said, your job can't be worth that much money for you. But once again, adrenaline, that power rush, getting that perfect, powerful photo, and people going, who the fuck took this shot? That's what they go for, and that's like, damn.
Yeah.
If that's what it's almost like skydiving or, anything that's dangerous that people just love to do that I don't do. It's like that fucking scene where Tom Cruise is hanging off the edge on Mission Impossible. It's like, fuck, are you crazy? Like, I'm not that guy. I'm like, I'm adventurous now. I wouldn't say I wouldn't try skydiving, but I ain't rushing to do it.
Would you eat watermelon on camera?
You motherfucker.
You would throw up. That's why not. You're allergic.
No, not for no camera shit, man. That shit, man. Throwing up is the worst. It's the worst. That's why I can't watch like blowjob. The puke, it's just like, I know we talk about a lot, but I'm just telling y'all, like, I'm approved when it comes to certain. It's weird with me. I'll be like,
no messy stuff.
I'm
sometimes if you watch a porn and the guy just constantly
if you have to put plastic sheeting down or
I'm like,
towels,
what is this?
You're doing it wrong in terms of Doc Willis.
Exactly.
You shouldn't have to have. We have to put tarp down.
If it's just,
I want it to look like someone got killed.
Because I think like men are being trained to.
I want it to look like a sci-fi movie. What's that goo over there?
I just can't do it, man. I can't.
Carlos is watching Jesse throw up in the car. And he's like, "Oh,
it's bad enough being a pervert and watching this shit, right? I hate that I like watching it sometimes. I'll be like, here you go again, you mother. You push play, right? But then it's like, when
the
it goes
adrenaline
too
rush,
far,
baby.
yeah, because it's almost like porn is training men to like abuse these women in a certain way in the bed, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, I can't wait to get a hold of a woman that been getting like guys doing them like this, and then they get a hold of you, and you like this is love, yeah, bitch. I wouldn't want to have you losing your lunch. Why would I do that? We had a perfectly good steak. I just paid for this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Can you imagine that? You spend $200 on a steak and you puke it up like,
on your dick too.
Carlos, see? I was thinking of the nasty thought, but then he brought it right to the grass.
Potato on my dick.
Oh, the ribeye. The ribeye, man.
Oh, but you could fuck with the macaroni on her pussy.
Oh, I can't do none of that, man. Whipped cream, strawberries, you can lick a little bit. But not whipped cream, a little bit of like, you use some like, little like on like a winter night or something like that.
On a winter
Warm
night.
up a little bit of chocolate syrup, get some strawberries.
Yeah, nice.
Bro, turn the heat down a little bit to where it ain't freezing, but it's nice and like, and then you pour it down the back of her neck, down her spine, and line up the strawberries. Oh, anyway. Yeah, sorry. I was getting ready.
It looks like a Ben & Jerry's on her.
Yeah, but it's just the fun. It's just the fun. Oh, you ain't no fun, playboy. You straight about the puking.
Jeez. And on that note, we will see you next week.
You got it.
Bye.